The year was 2025, and there I stood on the bustling harbor of Surabaya, feeling the salty sea breeze tangle through my hair and the sun casting long shadows across the deck of the boat. My name is Efuan, and today, I was about to embark on a journey like no other, one that would transport me back in time while also propelling me into the future. It wasn't just any boat ride, but a journey aboard a vessel powered by an extraordinary bamboo propeller, a creation as magical as something from a Doraemon episode. This bamboo propeller, designed by my brilliant friend Rudy, was unlike anything I had ever seen. Rudy, a visionary inventor, had spent the past few years perfecting the design of a boat that ran on nothing but the water's current and the natural power of bamboo. It was an eco-friendly and sustainable mode of travel that could change the way we navigated the Indonesian islands, using only the simplest materials. The boat itself was a sight to behold, a smooth bamboo frame, finely polished, with a large bamboo rotor at the back, capable of turning with the water's flow. As I boarded the boat, my heart raced with a mixture of excitement and uncertainty. Unlike the noisy engines of modern vessels, this boat was powered solely by the propeller, which spun gently, catching the current and propelling the boat forward. Rudy was standing at the edge of the boat, adjusting the ropes connected to the propeller. His face glowed with excitement, and his enthusiasm was contagious. "Are you ready for the adventure of a lifetime?" he asked, his eyes twinkling. I nodded, a mix of curiosity and nervousness bubbling inside me. The idea of traveling this way was both thrilling and foreign. My life had always been spent in the modern world, surrounded by technology and engines. But this was different. This was about connecting with nature in a way I had never done before. With one final check, the crew pushed the boat into the harbor. The water around us rippled gently as the bamboo propeller came to life, spinning slowly at first. The boat moved forward, gliding effortlessly across the water. There was no engine noise, no vibrations, just the soft hum of the bamboo propeller and the sound of the water lapping against the boat. As we sailed out of Surabaya's busy harbor and into the open waters, I marveled at the peacefulness of the journey. The boat moved smoothly, cutting through the water as if it were born from the sea itself. The bamboo rotor adjusted automatically to the shifting currents, propelling us forward at a steady pace. It was as though we were gliding through time, part of a future yet grounded in the traditions of the past. The shoreline of Surabaya soon faded into the distance, and the landscape around us transformed. We passed through narrow rivers bordered by mangrove forests, the air thick with the scent of earth and salt water. The natural beauty of Indonesia stretched before us, pristine beaches, untamed forests, and villages untouched by the pressures of modernity. "Thought of the day we're not just traveling on water," Rudy said as he adjusted the propeller's speed with a few gentle pulls of the rope. This is the true beauty of the bamboo propeller, no motors, no exhaust, just the flow of water guiding us. As the boat continued its journey, I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe. It wasn't just the boat that amazed me, it was the idea that something so simple, crafted from bamboo, could be so powerful. It felt like a journey into a new era, a bridge between the past and the future, much like Doraemon's gadgets that blended the old and the new in perfect harmony. Scene 2, into the wilds of East Java. The journey continued, and after several hours of sailing along the coastline, the sea began to change. The smooth waters we had been gliding across grew choppy, and the wind picked up. The bamboo propeller, still humming with energy, adjusted itself to the new conditions. The boat rocked gently as the waves grew larger, but still, the propeller turned with ease, cutting through the water as if it were made for this very challenge. Despite the peaceful beginnings, the journey now felt more adventurous. The sea was no longer calm, but the boat's ability to maintain a steady course left me in awe. My stomach churned slightly as the boat swayed, but I reminded myself that this was part of the excitement. I had always imagined adventure as something filled with uncertainty, and now I was living it. As we continued along, Rudy and the crew expertly adjusted the ropes to control the propeller's speed and direction. The bamboo rotor's unique ability to adapt to the current was proving to be a game-changer. It responded to every twist of the current, increasing its speed when needed and slowing down when the water calmed. We finally decided to dock at a small island near the coast to rest. The island was serene and untouched, a perfect spot to take a break. As we anchored, I stepped off the boat and felt the soft sand beneath my feet. The air was still, with only the sounds of the waves and the rustling leaves to accompany the moment. It was hard to believe that such beauty still existed in the world, untouched by the rush of modern life. The crew settled around a campfire, and Rudy spoke about his vision for the bamboo propeller. "We've created something that doesn't harm the earth," he said. "This boat, this propeller, isn't just about travel. It's about honoring the land, respecting the water, and connecting with nature." As we sat around the fire, I thought about how far we had come, physically, emotionally, and ideologically. The boat, once just a dream in Rudy's mind, had become a reality, capable of navigating Indonesia's waters in a sustainable and harmonious way. And just like the magical gadgets from Doraemon, the bamboo propeller was a testament to the power of creativity, innovation, and respect for nature. The next day, we resumed our journey toward Jember. The sea was calmer now, and the boat glided effortlessly once again. As we neared the coast of East Java, I saw the lush green fields and the rolling hills in the distance. The bamboo propeller continued its smooth, steady hum, and I marveled at how a simple machine could be so reliable, so perfectly in tune with the environment. By the time we reached Jember, the sun was setting, casting a golden glow over the town. We had traveled across the water without the need for fuel, without the noise and pollution of modern engines. The bamboo propeller had proven itself, both as a viable form of transportation and as a symbol of what we could achieve if we embraced sustainable innovation. The people of Jember greeted us with curiosity and admiration. They had never seen anything like the bamboo propeller before, and their eyes sparkled as they asked questions about the boat. Rudy explained the mechanics behind it, and I could see the spark of interest in the villagers' faces. They, too, saw the potential of this bamboo vessel, not just for travel, but for a future where technology worked in harmony with nature. As I stood beside Rudy, watching the villagers gather around the boat, I realized that this journey had been more than just a trip. It was a glimpse into the future. The bamboo propeller wasn't just a mode of transportation, it was a movement. A movement toward a world where we respected the environment, embraced sustainable practices, and honored the traditions that had shaped us for centuries. And as I looked out at the horizon, I knew that this was just the beginning. The journey from Surabaya to Jember had proven that the bamboo propeller could change the way we traveled, and who knows where it would take us next. The future was wide open, and with the bamboo propeller, the possibilities were endless.